my channel. It's been a long time, I know. I kind of missed it, so I thought, I'm not sure still if this is gonna go up. I guess if you see it, it did. But I wanted to talk a little bit about what I've been reading and just do a little reading vlog. I finished The Trespasser by Tana French, which I think is currently the latest, or the last book that has been published in her Dublin Murder Squad series. Sorry, I have like a hair. And I quite enjoyed it. I love that she really likes to play with the sort of ethics of the squad and what they'd all have to do or be willing to do versus like their own professional ethics and personal morals. And so I've always really liked that about the book, and this one was no different. And I love her writing and her mysteries. I didn't think this one was as like complicated as I think some of hers are, but I quite enjoyed it just the same. Right now I am reading book 2 in Ashley Weaver's new series. Ashley Weaver, you may know or remember that I used to talk about her. She used to do like historical mysteries, and they were quite enjoyable. They were not so cozy. I would say they're somewhere between it was still like an amateur sleuth, but they were not like the mass market cozy. They were like maybe a level or two above that as far as like writing and like the production of the book. And so this is her new series. So they are published in hardcover, which is why typically I tend to think of these as like a little bit closer to a more serious mystery, but not quite there, because they're not really. And this is an Electra McDonald novel, and this is about Electra and her McDonald family, who are all kind of they skirt the you know, the lines of the law and what's legal and not. They do think like they're locksmiths, and so they sort of use their skills to take things away from people who may have excess, and so they kind of get involved in takes place during World War II, so their skills are used by the British government to help in their war efforts. And so it's a fun read, similar to her other like 1920s one that I believe that she did, and I quite enjoy them. They're like a fun sort of romp. So this is what I'm reading now. I have a couple of romances, I believe. There's one, it's by the author Chloe Liazy. I'll see if I can show you some. I don't really have a camera anymore, so I'm just using my phone. So I'll see if I can show you on the computer what those look like. And so I think I'm on the 3rd. It's a series. And each one so far has had at least one character that has some sort of disability, and that's been interesting. I do want to read some Own Voices reviews to see how they feel about that. So far, I've really enjoyed them, but I'm not one to speak because I don't have any physical disabilities or anything like that. So, yeah, I just got to work. I got here pretty early, so I thought that I would update you guys. And yeah, we'll see what else I get on with. Hola everybody. So I wanted to show you all the romance series that I have been slowly going through. So this is the most recent one that I read, and I actually quite enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite one of the 3 that I read. I think I've actually liked each one progressively more. Whoa, what the hell is this? All right, I think Goodreads is glitching. So this is the first one. It has the main character, I believe, wears a cochlear implant, if I'm not mistaken. I read it quite a while ago. And then the second one, the female main character has autism, and then in this one, the male main character has like severe anxiety, and then the main female character has like some body weight issues. She is a heavier girl. But yeah, I have liked them all progressively more, and so there are 6 more that have been published, and then there's a 7th that I guess is upcoming. There are 7 siblings, the Bergman siblings. So the first 2 are Bergman brothers, and then this one actually has a cross out and says the Bergman sisters. a sister romance. And yeah, I've been really enjoying these. I have I think a Tessa Bailey. So here is my sort of reading log currently, how it's going. So I was challenged to read certain amount of I was challenged to read like certain things a certain amount. So for my total, so I do some sports betting, so that means over under. So my total will be 209 and a half. So really I'm trying to get to like 210. I wanted to read 30 mysteries, 30 fantasy, 30 romance, 33 memoirs, 30 graphic novels of all genres, 61 of whatever, and then 10 specifically that were sports books. And I guess it could be like sports. Typically these are meant to be like either history books or memoirs, or something like that. I think mostly it was the challenge was meant to be like nonfiction, because I have actually read like fiction sport books, like a lot of the Bergman brothers books. They all like either play sports or have played sports, so those could, I guess, kind of count. But so I am I am at a total of like 124 books for the year, and it is July 7th. But I feel I'm like more than halfway through on one mystery, but I'm like behind on romance and on fantasy. So I'm trying to catch up, even though I still have like half a year basically. But my competitive nature will not let up. So I'm trying to read a lot of romance to try and catch up. So I think I have a Tessa Bailey that I have, that the whole just came through. The Book Lovers, no, not Book Lovers, Happy Ending by Emily Henry. The Hold also came through, so those will be 2 mysteries. I have an Elizabeth George, which, I mean, those will be 2 romances. I have an Elizabeth George, which is a mystery. And then we'll see what I read after that. I have sort of stopped reading from my physical TBR, so I kind of want to get back to trying to do that. So yeah, we'll see. I'm not really sure how long this reading vlog will go. I'm kind of just trying to get back into the habit of this. I did want to show you, I actually got a merch box. Is this brand that I have bought from before. You may have seen me wear the shirt. I think I have a gray one that says like books. And I've probably worn it in a lot of videos and a lot of pictures on my Instagram. And so they were doing a collaboration with Mariner Books and Mariner Classics, and so they sent me a new shirt, which I was wearing earlier today, but I am no longer. So I'm gonna post a picture of it on my Instagram, so if you follow me there, you'll see it. But they also sent me a bunch of books and a bunch of stickers that I'm so excited about. So the first one is The Narrows by Anne Petrie. I have not read anything of theirs. It's author of The Street. Pat Conroy book. I have not read any Pat Conroy. He was the author of The Boo, The Water is Wide, The Grey Santini, The Lords of Discipline, The Prince of Tides, a bunch of other stuff. A modern American classic and a family saga that spans decades. This is the story of the volatile Tom Wingo, his brilliant but troubled twin sister Savannah, and the complex and damaging family legacy they share. So this one is The Prince of Tides. Then I have Orlando by Virginia Woolf, which I have read and didn't get it. I didn't get on with it very much. But you know, maybe get another try. And then I got a cool little bookmark. And then I got Big Two-Hearted River by Ernest Hemingway. But there is this one. It is quite short. Of his, I have read The Old Man and the Sea. And I've read a few short stories. And then I got a bunch of really cool stickers. So this one says booked for the summer. This one says book club. They're so freaking cute. So the company's Piper and Ivy. I don't know if I said that. So this is Mariner Classics and Piper and Ivy collab. And then this is a little stack of books. I guess these are some of the ones that they have like repubbed. Then it's Read the Classics. I adore this one. And then I love this one. It's Read Banned Books. So I don't actually know where to put them. I love stickers, but I like never know where to put them. I might put them actually on my laptop because I have decorated my laptop with like stickers that I had got a while back for like journaling. So I might maybe add them there. I'm not sure. Also, here is Galileo. Who is doing well. And yeah, so this is kind of chaotic and all over the place, but it is what it is. So yeah, I have read 124 books this year, and that is a mix of all age ranges. You all know that I do count picture books towards my count, although I haven't read all that many, I don't think. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read, which Tessa Bailey am I going to read? And then maybe I'll leave it at that for this particular reading vlog. It Happened One Summer, which is Bellinger's Sisters 1, and that seems to be a pretty popular thing for romance authors to take like a sibling group and then just do them all getting, you know, being in love or whatever, each companion book, which is cool. Oh, another thing, if it is your thing, I actually do have a TikTok that Galileo and I share. It is mostly funny cat videos. I have posted a couple of book videos there, but nothing really of me talking. But yeah, if you were interested, it is at Roxy and Galileo, I believe. I'll link it down in the description bar. Hello everybody. I'm in some parking lot and hopefully nobody sees me talking to myself, but I finished the Tessa Bailey book that I told you guys about that I already forgot. It Happened One Summer, something like that. It's the first in the, I think, Bellinger's Sisters series, and it is spicy. I was not expecting it. I guess I'm used to reading romances that are like a level, I don't know, maybe like a 3, maybe like a 2.75 out of 5 in spice level. And I know that this is not like spicy in the way that some romance readers and like smutty readers do spice. I was reading one on the way to work and I was like so yeah, this was like dipping the toes into, like, I think starting to get more spicy, smutty books into my repertoire, which I don't mind. And if you have any suggestions for ones that are easy to acquire, so like I don't read Kindle, I don't have Kindle Unlimited, and there are like, so I would need books that are like easily accessible through Libby or like library, things like that. I really prefer to listen to them as audiobooks. So if they're easily accessible through Libby, but yeah, like I know that there's a lot of these like kind of smutty books that are found in like Kindle Unlimited, and I just don't read in that way. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I loved this book. This was very fun, and I really enjoyed it. And I liked the like kind of grumpy sailor man. So I will take additional steps. And I'm sure there are some of you who are romance readers who are hysterically laughing at me calling this even like a 3 or a 3.5, you guys, but forgive me. But yes, so I took these 2 books out of the library. They're Wash Day Diaries and then Hakim's Odyssey, book 1, From Syria to Turkey. And I just haven't had a chance to, like, I haven't felt the sort of desire to pick them up or to pick up a graphic novel. And so I'm just gonna return them and then recheck them out when I'm more in that mood. But right now I'm reading like a book 2 in a kind of cozy-ish mystery. And this is, I would put this in the same level as like the Ashley Weaver and like the Sujata Massey type books, where they're like published in hardcover. They don't go automatically to mass market paperbacks, but they're not like a serious mystery. So they are still kind of cozier and like amateur sleuth ish, but I would say maybe a little bit more serious. than like your typical mass market cozies. And this one's called like Murder at, let me double check, give me one second. This one's Murder on Mustang Beach by Alicia Bassett, which is book number 2 in the in a series. And the first one I quite enjoyed. The main character is a she works at a bookshop, and she's just gone back to the Outer Banks, I believe, is where this takes place. And there's a man who's getting in his car right next door. So I'm pretending to like be on the phone because this is really embarrassing. But yes, I am reading that one, and I'm quite enjoying it. I kind of missed the memo for Summerween, and I kind of wish I would have participated in it. So I might do like a late Summerween few days and do a vlog for that and upload it. But the thing is, I don't know that I have any books in my physical TBR that would apply for like the themes. And I'm trying, I got away from reading my physical TBR a lot because I'm just surrounded by so many books at the library, and I just want to read a lot. And I've been reading a lot more frontlist stuff, which I typically tend to prefer reading backlist stuff. So I kind of have to like reset a little bit and try to do more of my physical TBR and more of backlist. But yeah, that's currently what I'm reading now. And I think I have an Elizabeth George, maybe like number 5 or 6, that from her series that I have an audio for. And then I have Happy Place by Emily Henry. And those are kind of my reading plans for the next, like up next after this cozy mystery. But yeah, I think this might be it for this one. I was trying to like ease back into things. I'm reading a lot of audiobooks, so I don't have a lot to show you physically, which I do like to have like for the physical books to show you all. And also I'm filming on my phone again, which I used to film on a camera and then like edit it, and now I have like a new laptop, and the like janky editing software that I had downloaded is like no more. I have no idea where it even went or anything like that. So I don't know that I can like, I'll see if I can figure out how to maybe do a picture in picture or anything like that and put like book covers up. But if not, we're just gonna do this very, very simple and very, very laid back, where you see half my face because I'm propping you on my steering wheel. But yes, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back if you used to watch my old videos. And hopefully I will be more frequent. And yeah, I'm trying to revamp my love for these, and if you heard that, I'm at the train station. So I will see you guys, I will see you all later. I love you.